Heartstopper is back for season 2. What a delightful show, guys. Just what a wonderfully delightful show. I rewatched that first season and I gotta double down on Joe Locke and Kid Connor and give them all the credit in the world because the acting in this show makes so much of the show and the two of them make so much of the show. So I just gotta double down and give them that credit. Right off the start here of this video. I'm ready to jump into the season 2 though. It just came out and I'm excited enough about the show that I think it's worthy of watching it as it's just come out. Lots to be excited about. Will Tao and Ellie find a relationship or a romance? Will they stop friending around with each other? Will Tara and Darcy maintain a relationship? Can Ben and Harry just go away? Can I get more of Isaac and Charlie's sister? More of those two characters flushed out because I'm a big fan of the two of them and we didn't get a whole lot of them in season 1. But the stars of the show, the heart of the show, Charlie and Nick, and the maintaining of a relationship after that experience. So let's see how it all goes, guys. Heartstopper season 2, I'm ready. I'm gonna stop wasting time. I am excited about this one. The phone, such a pivotal part of the first season. The photo he got for his birthday, that's beautiful. And here we go. The music is on point. They introduced me to a lot of fire songs last year.
What? I came out to my mum last night. Hi.
I like this, the animation of this show, man, is so back. It's so back. I like that time lapse. That's really smart. Damn. They've already outkissed my entire high school career. I'm happy for them, but sad for me.
And he wants to come out. To some of his friends, at least.
He's not still going to be friends with those rugby people, is he?
Relationship advice?
Shout out to Tao for maintaining the haircut. I was wondering if the actor would come back with something different, but nah. Consistency is key. I love that Isaac just exists. Not a lot of lines, but a lot of good vibes.
We're still friends, aren't we? I promise I don't fancy you anymore.
Yeah. You need all the friends you can get, bud.
Be friends.
Okay, good.
Oh, no. This is some Batman and Joker shit right here. No way.
You know, if you're trying to keep it quiet, you should probably stop acting so gay there.
Aren't we? Oh, he's got his thing. I forgot what piercing you call that. He's got his thing pierced. Well, teacher's living on the wild side a little bit.
What? Are you still in a mood with us?
Oh, God. He's unbearable. All I hear is dumb come out of his mouth.
Tao is literally the worst person to have a crush on. Sometimes I think he might like me back, but other times it's probably just Tao being weird.
That's the complication of being in love with your friend. That shit is complicated.
You're quiet today. What's up?
Especially like long-time friends.
Tour.
Yeah, a tour. We've got loads of snacks in there.
Does she know about you guys?
Not yet. Gonna tell her today.
Here we go.
It'll be fun.
Baby steps.
She's an ally.
she did say that, right?
It's okay. I don't know why it's so hard to just say it.
Charlie's got to be the most patient, understanding human being I've seen depicted in a TV show.
I could be your model.
Paint me like one of your French girls, Jack.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
Is this supposed to be inspiring?
Yeah. Oh, you guys are so ready for this.
Sorry.
Oh my god, finally!
Pizza's here.
Tell her after she takes like a big pizza bite, like as she's got like a full mouthful.
Charlie, can I use your bathroom?
Yeah, sure. I'll show you where it is. That's the bathroom there.
Oh, cool, thanks.
Imogen, I know you really gotta fucking pee, but I need to tell you something.
It's kind of hard to...
Is it about you and Charlie? Oh my god.
She knows already.
I should have let you say it. It's just, it is kind of obvious. And like, it totally makes sense. You didn't like me because you're gay.
Bisexual.
Actually.
See, and this is a really nice reaction.
I'm sorry, I don't actually know how to react.
This is nice. This is great.
This is good.
I think I need to try and get over it.
Or y'all just gotta come out and say it. It's like, do we? That's all they've been doing the whole episode. There it is. We stand very hard over here.
You're telling people then?
Yeah.
And you're not worried
About what?
about getting bullied again?
It's not going to be like when I got outed. I can protect him.
Look at that smile,
I can
man.
make sure that he never feels pressured.
These precious boys.
Scared.
You know what that means, right? You know what that means. You all know what that means. You know what that means. The episode was so heartwarming. There were no problems. Everything went so well. Pizza parties, dancing parties. We tell Imogen. Imogen takes it well. Everything is just wonderful. Imogen already knew. I mean, honestly, like, he, in the last episode of last season, he, like, stops in the middle of rugby, goes and grabs Charlie's hand in front of everybody. It's kind of like a mini coming out. Not fully like you can do that to your platonic, like, best friend. Like, if you, like, are pretty intuitive, you know, like an Imogen or maybe someone else, you can sort of insinuate. But anyways, everything's going great, and he just says here at the end it's going to be perfect, and what that means is that it's not going to be perfect, and that's my biggest concern watching a show like this, is that it's so heartwarming that when the shitty stuff happens, it hits you even harder, and it's hard to watch, and it's sad, and I'm just now waiting for the sad stuff to happen. So let's watch more and anticipate some sad stuff and just be sad about it. Also, I have a little bit of a cold, so you probably hear that, so I apologize for that. I'm fighting through for Charlie and Nick.
Charlie's always been a high achiever, but in the past few months, his grades have been slipping across most of his subjects.
Oh no, it's gonna be a lot less hanky-panky now.
Been a bit distracted, haven't you?
I know getting your first boyfriend is very exciting, but...
What? It's not Nick's fault.
Charlie!
You've been going round each other's houses almost every day for weeks, Charlie. It's no wonder you haven't done your coursework. We are not banning you from seeing each other completely.
No, it needs to be a complete ban.
Oh.
Until this coursework essay is handed in, Nick is not allowed round our house and you are not allowed round his.
Oh. Older brother?
What have you been up to since Christmas? Got a girlfriend yet?
Oh no.
I'll take that as an obvious no.
Stop bothering him, David.
I borrowed you on Nintendo Switch, by the way.
You did what? I mean, if you're that behind on your homework and all that stuff, your coursework, honestly, you gotta spend some time apart. You gotta prioritize a little bit here. It's kind of just good parenting. He took my Nintendo Switch. Oh, you hear the music change? Sort of like a, oh no. I mean, as long as he doesn't hurt her, you know?
Why'd you never
It's fine.
Listen.
Told Mr. Freak I borrowed your pen and needed to give it back.
Just an excuse to see your pretty face.
Haven't seen you all day, so I wanted to say hi.
Can y'all not be heard? Such a quiet room.
Staying social hour, boys.
That's right, earrings not playing.
Text me later.
He also comes through with the vests.
I see he's still as desperate as ever.
Oh, brother.
Told you not to talk about him.
I hate you because you literally assaulted him.
Facts.
That was just a misunderstanding.
It wasn't, though.
I was going through some personal stuff.
I don't care. You hurt him, and who knows if you do the same with Imogen.
He said assault's a misunderstanding.
Even like... Get out.
I'm just checking to see how the GCSE revision's going.
Oh
Charlie,
shit!
who's Charlie?
back. Can you
Is
give it
Charlie
back?
your girlfriend?
No, stop it. Give me that back.
She sent you 3
David,
love
seriously,
I
give it
think
back.
you might be in
David!
there. God.
Fine.
Oh, Charlie can be a girl's name,
Seriously.
right? Fuck.
If you do have a girlfriend, I want to know about it. She needs my approval.
If you give me my Switch back. Or maybe you could do your coursework, Charlie. It's the kissing season.
We should have stayed.
Why am I more tired?
Nothing.
Oh, it's that Elle. Oh, she's so pretty. 咁我哋早啲請佢嚟食飯咯。
He's tried.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna give a little more there, but full stop.
Imogen. Why are you dating Ben?
What do you mean?
He's a dick. He's done some really bad stuff.
What? What did he do?
Oh.
I can't tell you.
But Ben is one of the few people who actually likes me. And he's been lovely to me. So whatever happened in the past, he's nicer now. And I really like him.
Imogen.
Good luck in the exam.
See, that's what I was saying there. Like, as long as he treats her good, it's all good. Like, good for Ben. That doesn't mean he could be a dick behind closed doors, though.
Tao, you did not come here just to ask me about my maths exam.
No, things have just been kind of weird lately.
Oh,
I mean,
we're gonna talk about it?
I've been a bit weird. So I thought I'd come over and see if you wanted to hang out this evening. But I guess you can't. Maybe we could have that art day at the weekend or something.
She's
I don't know.
she's avoiding it so bad.
Tao, honestly, I'm kind of busy.
I don't even know my plans
Recently,
yet, but I can't. He didn't say anything, did he? He's gonna say now's the time to shoot your shot if you're ever gonna do it.
Was this movie just really boring? I did warn you I'm not a fan of Marvel movies.
Is there a Marvel movie that's like,
Oh man.
Hey!
you know, for the gays? Maybe the last Spider-Man movie?
What was your name? Sorry.
Oh, Charlie. That's it. He knows. Don't be a
So I'm
dick.
Nick's older brother.
David.
Be a good big brother.
I just wanted to meet the guy that, turned my little brother gay.
What the fuck?
I'm bi, actually. And so what?
So, look, if you're gonna be gay, at least admit you're gay.
How old is this guy?
This is exactly why I didn't want to tell you.
Too late now.
He's acting like he's 13 years old. What is he, in his 20s probably?
Come on, Mum. He's saying he's bi. I mean, what a load of absolute bullshit.
David, please don't swear.
He can't even admit he's gay. I mean, I bet you haven't told Dad yet, have you? Oh my God! Imagine what Dad's gonna say.
Boys, that is enough, David, in the kitchen now.
Yeah, take care of him. Give him that work, Mom. What a dick.
Getting wound up for no reason. All I did was make
What do you think you're doing going into his
A joke.
Charlie?
Where were you?
Next, I assume. I thought we'd agreed that you're going to spend some time apart until you'd finished your coursework. You were grounded for the rest of this term. And don't even think about sneaking out or you won't be going on the Paris trip.
They're doing a good job at showing all the complications, right? Like the interpersonal dynamics within the family, like what Nick's dealing with his brother. I feel like it's all coming back to him, what he went through when he came out.
Are you sad about Elle?
Yeah. Kind of.
But if you're afraid of losing her, you have to fight to stay by her side.
I like Elle.
Okay.
I said it. And don't laugh.
Feel good.
I bet you've all been laughing behind my back because I've been so oblivious.
He's so Tao. It's cool that they're really fleshing out the Elle and Tao relationship, and I feel like the right pace too. Like I feel like I was actually glad last season when they didn't, tell each other and didn't end up going in that direction. because you're flushing it out in the right way, because they have a real friendship. They're like really best friends. They're not friends, they're best friends, right? So, and I've said it a few times already, but to lose that is that's such a precious and priceless thing to have. And when feelings get involved, boy oh boy, is that complicated. So, you know, to the potential of losing your friendship is just a scary thing. So it's cool to see it kind of go on for longer and get flushed out in the second season of the show as opposed to the first, because we already have the first season to go off of, and we already are so well aware of how Elle feels. So now it's cool to get Tao to just come out with it. Tao literally feels exactly like Elle feels. He's scared of losing the friendship. I think he's a little insecure, it sounds like. He just said himself. What did he say? That like she deserves better. There's probably so many other people she might like before me. He said something like that. Insecurity is always going to come into play though, and you're not sure if the other person likes you back or not. So that's regular. Plus Tao is just like got that energy to begin with, right? Yeah, I like the way that they're pacing the two of them. So interested to see where that goes. Really mostly interested overall in obviously Nick and Charlie and the coming out process that has hit the railroad, so to speak, and finally had its first jagged edge. That's with the brother, of course, who's just a dick. Like, bro, how old are you that you're acting like a 13-year-old? And this is your little brother. Like, you're supposed to, I assume it's just the two of them, right? You're supposed to literally protect this person. You're doing the opposite in what your reaction is. It's anti-protection. It's going to lead him to be that much more hesitant about coming out to other people. Just so fucked up, man. Probably just the way he grew up. Which is surprising because look at their mom. She's so accepting. Coming out to her was so easy, right? But the brother was just the opposite, man. Just terrible. Oh, that was tough. And then you could see Charlie having like flashbacks kind of to everything he went through, which we didn't even see. I wonder if the show will give us like flashbacks and show us that. I don't even know if I want to see it because I'm sure it's just horror stories what he went through. But I feel like he's kind of having flashbacks of what he went through. And it's now he's sort of projecting it onto Nick, where it's like, shit, Nick is gonna go through all this too. And you know, I care so much about him, I can barely bear that for him. The show's doing a good job so far. I'm happy with the way these first 2 episodes have worked out. We're going to keep on going.
Nick, man, we're not friends with Harry them not anymore. Yeah, we're sorry about what happened at the cinema. We should have spoken up.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You want everyone to know, especially when you
some of the rugby guys at least
value what you have so much.
If I don't come out of school soon, we're probably going to get found out anyway.
Because you keep wanting to kiss at school.
Boys, I need...
Ooh, hello, you know now.
I appointed you captain last year because you were the only one who can make these boys into a team.
You walked in on teamwork.
Lots of lesbians in women's rugby. That's how I met my wife. I remember what it was like, telling all my friends.
He probably needs this right now.
Some took it better than others.
None of the guys know about me, so
Well, you don't owe them that information, okay?
Oh, have you read this one? Of course I've read that one. It's one I did.
That's dope. They're setting up the Pride reading table. Yes.
And with 5 minutes to spare.
Good job. Paris trip, baby. Can't mess that up.
Party tonight! Everyone bring your drinks, yeah?
I love you because of how annoying you are.
I didn't mean that in an I love you way.
Oh, that was the first time?
I love you. It's not me asking you to say it back or anything.
That was the first time.
Yeah.
Ah, she's not going to say it back. She's not ready. Well, there's their first roadblock. That sucks. He is getting that fresh cut. What does it look like? Let's see. Drum roll.
What?
Whoa.
Hell.
Hi.
Sexy Tao has arrived on the scene. What?
I like you romantically. And I was wondering if you wanted to go on a date.
Is this happening in real life or in a dream?
Yeah.
So, tonight? I thought maybe we could go to the cinema.
Of course, the cinema.
Okay.
That's 2 tickets for Moonrise Kingdom at 7:15.
Or not.
That's my favourite movie.
I know.
But you hate that movie.
Yeah, but I want to make this your dream date. Thanks.
Hey, did you want a drink? If you don't, that's cool too.
Yeah, sure.
Come on then.
Look after him, or you die.
Tori. Okay.
Yo, that's a lot of popcorn per person. And they got the nachos too?
You look really nice, by the way.
Bad first date move, by the way.
Why did you cut your hair? I hope you didn't cut it for me.
He's making all these changes. She's noticing. He's watching a movie he doesn't like. Changed his appearance. It's not him. She likes him, right?
Just think about us being out as a couple in Paris. Holding hands in the Louvre. Kissing in front of the Mona Lisa. Yeah. I need to talk to you guys.
I just think that's probably Wes Anderson's least technically good movie, from like a story perspective. I mean, it all hinges on the romance between the two kids, which is so unbelievable anyway, because they meet and fall in love immediately.
Bro, why'd you go watch the movie with her then?
They're kids.
If we're going on a date, we should do something we both enjoy. Still want to go to this party?
Yeah, sure.
So they're headed to the fire party. It's the first time she's looked happy
Yeah?
tonight.
They're my friends.
I don't understand what I did wrong tonight.
It's like you were trying to be a completely different person.
You're the one who's completely different. You've gone off with your new friends and have forgotten I exist completely. Well, I guess romance does ruin friendship.
I think all you gotta do is tell him, don't just be yourself, and then that's it. That was so quick and short-leashed and just, I don't know.
Yeah, I lost him. Sorry.
You said you'd look after him. Not very good at keeping your promises, are you? You don't look well.
You're bisexual, so you're gonna cheat on my brother. Are you sure you're not just gay?
Aww, share with the group. Lots of fun, isn't it? Sneaking around with him.
Pick a side.
You promised you were gonna come out.
I should wait let you tell us together.
I'm nervous. I feel nervous.
I feel really ill. I'm taking you home.
It's a good idea. A really good idea. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, he'll be fine. Just a bit of sunstroke.
And anxiety.
Put a hat on when he took Nanny.
I think he was like borderline having a bit of a panic attack. He was feeling, I don't know what you'd call it, but bisexual shame. I mean, all these different memories of people talking to him and his interactions when he was coming out or forced to come out in all those situations. It's just all just hitting him over and over and over. It was a really well done scene. It made me feel so anxious.
I think there's this idea that when you're not straight, you have to tell all your friends and family immediately. Like you owe it to them. But you don't.
You don't owe it to anybody. It's very well put.
Maybe we should forget the coming out plan for a while.
Alleviate the pressure, sort of pull a pin out of it for a bit.
Part of me just wants everyone to know you're my boyfriend.
Especially with what he's been through. This is his first boyfriend too, right? I think his parents had said that. That's normal. It's beautiful that you can feel both those things too. I love that they show us that. You can totally have both. You can be kind, patient, you know, take your time and go at your own pace, partner. And you can also be partner who wants to be publicly validated at the same time. It's okay to feel both. It doesn't in any world does it have to be one way or the other. You know, we're all our own person, and Nick is his own person who's going through very real shit right now. So to take some of the pressure off of him is something he probably needs right now, and Charlie clearly understands that. and Charlie can still feel how he could still have a part of him that also feels like he wants everyone to know. Perfectly fine with both. They did an amazing job at showing that, by the way. Just, I don't even need to say any of it. It's just all shown in the dialogue between the two of them there. So that was really nice. Episode did a great job making me feel, again, super anxious about just the whole scenario. The loud music, between the music and the fire and all the noise of just all the hubbubaloo of everybody talking at the same time in the party. Just the atmosphere of a party in general, and a bunch of rowdy kids who just got off of school, like, and they're finally on a break, right? So you add all that to everything, it's just extra rowdiness. So you really, and like the sister said, watch over him, and the way that they were directing the episode, you can feel Nixon's anxiety really ramping up. Again, I do feel like it was like he was bordering on a panic attack, if not actually going through one. So yeah, just a well done episode. I'm not the Tao and Elle thing, man. I wish Elle gave him a longer leash. That's all. It was just like, you're not being yourself. Goodbye. And that was tough. And then there's also the side of Tao not, shouldn't be so short tempered just because she's got some friends there. So I don't know. It's just that scene that I'm rude. The last episode, I liked how they portrayed the two of them and their situation, and even leading up to him asking her out. But everything after that, I don't know, it felt just like fast and just kind of like writers wanted to just get to that point, and I'm sure they've got more to show us, so we'll see how that goes. That's really it for this episode. I'm feeling pretty anxious. I'm probably gonna take a little break after this one.
Hey, can I help you with that?
Paris time.
So, you're sure about keeping it low key?
But I bet you can't last 2 days without kissing me.
Is that a challenge I hear?
Maybe.
Is everyone ready to leave for Paris?
Before you and Nick got together, how did you know that you liked him in that way?
I just always wanted to be around him.
Okay, I see what's brewing here.
Je vais bientôt plus avoir de réseau là. On est dans le tunnel.
Oh, is that French?
Ce serait top.
Surprise. Yeah, you speak fluent French.
I guess I've just been worried about when I said, you didn't say it back.
You mean about our prom outfits? Because
oh, come on.
Yeah, I still think we should be Princess Peach and Mario. And my reasoning for this is
she avoiding it because she feels it and she's scared, or because she doesn't feel it and she's scared?
Well, I'm up in the window, but I want the other bed. I hate being woken up by the sun.
Well, awesome. Thanks, guys.
I'll share with Tao and you can share with Isaac.
They just heart blocked.
I thought you'd find it awkward sharing with Nick.
Thanks for checking in with me first. Appreciate it. The apple juice. This is your chance. Go bring her one. That's like a, hey, I'm still thinking about you. Can we be us again? And it's him being him again also.
I don't know, I think museums are kind of boring.
Yeah, it would be nice to just explore.
Benoit painted that.
Yeah, it's a really important place in art history.
Why don't you two go together then?
There you go.
We can
There you
meet in
go.
a couple of hours.
Split up.
Have a good time. See you soon.
Now we're heart guiding.
Mischief maker.
I suppose I'm sort of jealous of you and Darcy. You're out and you can hold hands and kiss, and I really want that.
It took ages for me to even feel comfortable calling myself a lesbian, and we were so scared of what people might say at school, so we didn't tell anyone about us for months.
They went through the same thing, man.
But you both talk about your feelings. Darcy just makes everything into a joke.
That's tough, especially when you're the person that's
Said I love you to
on
her.
the receiving
That's it.
end of that.
She didn't say it back. Like, Maybe she didn't even want to.
So yeah, that way.
Oh, she's fallen. Get that friend stuff out of here. That's not happening. You can have both. You can have your cake and eat it too, guys.
We're totally back to normal.
I haven't spoken to you properly in ages.
That's fine. It's intentional.
How's your first day in Paris?
That's fine.
Not interested in how my day was then. You're supposed to be my boyfriend.
This guy.
But instead, you've got some sort of obsession with Charlie.
Oh, here it is. It's gonna come out.
All I know is you're a terrible boyfriend, and I deserve better.
You let him know. Get in his ass.
I'm breaking up with you.
You don't have to be such a bitch about it.
Yeah.
Benjamin, language.
Just got a point, man. Pipe down.
Boo. Whoa, Harry, voice of reason. What the fuck just happened?
Did you and Ben ever?
You don't want to be the one to out
Everything
him.
would be so much easier if I was into girls.
I'm not so sure about that. I know what you mean.
I mean, that's literally his specialty. He's the hug master. There he is at the end of his book again.
Elle is literally the most amazing person in the world. She's gone through so much shit. I was her friend when she came out as trans, and that was not a fun time for her. Why would she ever like me anyway?
Well, I think you're pretty cool too. And interesting.
But not beautiful.
Well,
I'm gonna go get something from the vending machine. Isaac, you coming?
Yeah, sure.
He felt flustered. He's like, fuck, am I about to make another friend that I gotta be a ride or die for? Because my only energy is ride or die friendship.
Oh.
Fresh out the shower hug. Just fuck the challenge.
Oh my god, Nick, you giant fucking idiot. You are fully trapped.
Challenge was a waste of time. Challenge you to this kiss.
so
It's about to be another Eiffel Tower in here.
Yeah.
Ooh. Things got a little hot and sweaty in there for a second. Oh! I was like, I knew the end of the episode was coming, so I was like, we're just gonna get a shot of him brushing his teeth and then it's over, and the poeticness of that is just because they were the first time they kissed, he had just brushed his teeth also, and that's it, and we're just touching on that and that's it. But hickeys, yeah, that happens. That's a thing. That's definitely a thing, and he's got one because Nick just got carried away, which is perfectly fine, right? It's okay to get carried away, except the hickey on the Paris trip. How you gonna hide that, right? It looks nice outside. Everyone's rocking shorts or like short sleeve shirts. I'm not seeing a lot of like being bundled up. I doubt he packed a scarf or a turtleneck or something that would cover him. I don't know what he's gonna do. I know makeup is like, yeah, I guess that's what he would do, is like find somebody that has makeup and throw some makeup on there if you can. That's pretty much the only thing that you can do in this situation. I don't know what else you could do. Hickey, okay, all right, that's those are fun times. Not a lot to take away from like Charlie and Nick in this particular episode outside of the hickey here at the end. I'm glad that they didn't out Ben when Imogen was in the bathroom and they were consoling her, but I feel like she kind of picked up on it without it having to be said anyway. Maybe that'll help her though. Maybe that'll like make her feel better about herself and that it's not really her fault, and you know, because she was pretty sad there and beat up, and rightfully so. She thought someone liked her. She thought she had a person. And in Paris, man, for this to happen in Paris really sucks. And Imogen is really cool and nice, and it's just been nothing but a sweet person since the very beginning of the show, and a good friend to Nick. So shout out to Imogen. Then the other part of the show too, we can't forget Tara and Darcy. That's going to come to a head at some point with the fact that they are not communicating, particularly Darcy. That's tough. That whole like you're trying to have serious conversations and the one person is avoiding those conversations by turning everything into a joke. It's a tough situation to be in, especially when you're the person on the other end of it. So we'll see how that turns out. And Tao and L, it's like naturally all he had to do was be himself, which is what I wanted her to just tell him, and then but like not make it such a big deal. But it worked itself out. He totally is back to being himself, and all he had to do was do the apple juice thing, because that's the most him thing ever, right? That was representative of who he is when he's not being this whole other person. Now they say they're just gonna be friends. Clearly that's not gonna happen, because you see that they're still like, they're back to what they were doing before, where they were just friends, but there was still that total romance in the air when it comes to the two of them when they're around each other. And it's back fully with the two of them, you know, wandering around the museum and just totally flirting with one another, and everyone, you know, totally also seeing that energy between the two of them. So we'll just again see, we're halfway through the season, so we'll see how that turns out between the two of them. The only other thing from this episode is Harry being a voice of reason. I still am shaking off the residue of the fact that even happened. Like, what? Like, he's a homophobe, but apparently he's a feminist. I'll see you guys for the last 4 episodes.